Look, you know, since that our movie news really said he's completely fine with the whole Zack Snyder being finished with the whole Snyderverse stuff and all that. Well, Aaron Fisher is still at it again, trying to continue the whole Snyderverse stuff. But yeah,
true in that post. So let's say it's true. Well, first I'm going to talk about what it means if he did actually mean that it's over. And I'm going to talk about what this means. But I'm also going to talk about that article that I posted yesterday. And I'm going to point something out, a couple of things that shows you the credibility of the person doing the reporting in that specific article, okay, with Zack Snyder, that interview. So let's say he is confirming that it's over.
Also, for additional information, I'm gonna say that this type of person is the exact type of person that our movie news is talking about. A person that keeps grasping on the whole Snyderverse stuff so much that he can be made fun of and be just a nuisance, humiliating the whole fan base. But yeah, here we go.
He's not lying. It is over, guys. It's done. It's over. As long as Warner Brothers Discovery, and David Zaslav is the owner, and they've got their DCU studios, you know, the DC studios running, the Snyderverse is gone. It's dead. It's buried. It's gone. It's gone.
Yeah. Finally, you said that, but you're gonna reverse it. But that moment, you are smart, but later on, you're not gonna be smart. Here you go.
He's right. It's over. Does that mean he doesn't want to tell his story? No, it doesn't. In fact,
he says he wants to do The Dark Knight, which I kind of disagree with because that's really closing the whole DC stuff, because there's plenty of stories he can work with. He said he should have said, like, if I'm interested in the story that is offered, I will consider it. That opens it up for him to do pretty much anything within those things, like within the decision of what movie he wants to do. To me, limiting yourself to only one storyline is kind of dumb. But yeah.
just a few months ago at the Full Circle event, Zack Snyder was specifically asked if he was given the opportunity to come back and do Justice League 2 and 3, would he do it? He said absolutely he would.
Yeah. And how many months was that ago? How many years was that? A person can change their mind. A person can decide not to do it because of the company changing, because of your friend wanting to be a big part of the company. Change your mind, moving on to Netflix, go on.
The video's even floating around social media right now. You can go find it. It's from the man himself. You know what wasn't from the man himself? Was that interview. That interview had a lot of quotes from Zack Snyder, but what's funny is when they got to that one paragraph where they talked about all of this stuff, the only quote they have in that paragraph that came from Zack Snyder's mouth was the one about Star Wars. Nothing else. And in fact, I've had some people, and I haven't been able to confirm this yet, but some people said his desire to do the Dark Knight Returns adaptation.
Why not? Why doesn't Zack Snyder just clear everything up? If he wanted to do, if he still wants to do Justice League, say he wanted to do Justice League and just make it easier for everyone. To me, he's not saying that just to keep his audience, his fan base, I don't want to say cult, but cult. He wants to keep people enjoying his stuff. The ones that actually like him, of course. So that's why I think the reason why he just wants to just forget about everything and just let people talk. Because he could easily just clear everything up. But yeah.
Came from like a podcast from 2 or 3 years ago. That it wasn't actually something that was said during that interview.
Oh, 2 or 3 years ago. So the time of someone saying something is important. That's what you're saying, right?